Russian court hands down 19-year prison sentence for Putin critic Navalny. The opposition leader was found guilty of further offenses by a court at a behind-closed-doors hearing. He has been in jail since January after returning from Germany, where he was treated for a nerve agent poisoning that he blames on the Kremlin. Saudi's MBS wants more than peace at his Ukraine summit. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is hosting a summit of leaders from Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, France, and Germany in Riyadh to discuss the conflict in eastern Ukraine. Analysts say MBS is seeking to boost his image as a peacemaker and a regional power broker. Newly discovered ancient creature may have been the heaviest animal ever. Scientists have identified a new species of sauropod dinosaur that lived about 98 million years ago in Argentina. The titanosaur, named Patagotitan majorum, is estimated to have weighed about 69 tons and measured 37 meters long, making it possibly the largest land animal ever. More than 1 million displaced and dozens dead after record rain drenches northeastern China. Heavy rainfall has caused severe flooding and landslides in Liaoning, Jilin, and Heilongjiang provinces, affecting more than 5 million people and damaging more than 300,000 hectares of crops. The Chinese government has allocated 300 million yuan, $46 million, for disaster relief. PM Modi attacks opposition for naming Bloc India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been criticizing the opposition parties for forming a coalition called India, which stands for Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance. He said the name was an insult to the Quit India movement and the freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for the country. He also accused the opposition of being anti-national and corrupt. Scientists tickle rats to learn about brain activity during play. Researchers from Germany and Switzerland have found that tickling rats activates brain regions involved in positive emotions and social bonding. The study suggests that tickling is an ancient form of communication that promotes social interactions among mammals. Former Pakistan PM Khan given 3 years in jail after guilty verdict in corruption trial. Nawaz Sharif, who was ousted from power in 2017 by the Supreme Court, has been convicted of possessing assets beyond his known sources of income. He has denied any wrongdoing and accused the military of orchestrating first woman in 19 years for drug trafficking. Sherway Han, a 28-year-old Malaysian national, was executed on Friday after being convicted of smuggling heroin into Singapore in 2017. She was the first woman to be hanged in the city-state since 2004, when another Malaysian woman was executed for the same offense. Protesters demand answers on third anniversary of Beirut port explosion. Thousands of people took to the streets of Lebanon's capital on Wednesday to mark 3 years since a massive blast at the port killed more than 200 people and injured thousands more. The protesters accused the political elite of covering up the truth and demanded justice for the victims. ASI to conduct scientific survey at Gyanvapi complex in Varanasi. The Supreme Court has refused to stay the Allahabad High Court order allowing a scientific survey by the Archaeological Survey of India at Varanasi's Gyanvapi complex to determine if the 17th century mosque was built upon a pre-existing temple. The court directed the ASI to carry out the survey through non-invasive methodology. The court also told the Anjuman Intizamiya Masjid Committee, which opposed the survey, that what is frivolous to you is faith to the other side.